Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more PGA Tour EA Sports variety and another part of our career mode. Today we are taking on the Arizona Classic at the stadium course at TPC Scottsdale. It's going to be an incredible event. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are too, and thank you very much for your support on the last episode. Oh my god, the AI is having a terrible time of it there. Yeah, we are 3 over par. This is going to be a bit of a struggle to make the cut by the looks of it. Let's see if we can
EA Sports
bring it back.
And the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From TPC Scottsdale, it's the opening round of the Arizona Classic. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. Sam Burns is on top. He's come into this one on fire at 10 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer with some work to do as we have seen some low numbers already in this first round. So let's get out to the course as we pick up the action starting at the par 4-11.
Goodness me, it's been an up and down round. You don't tend to see that with
Scottsdale. Just 2 more
AI
events remaining on the regular season calendar. We'll be at TPC Boston next week, and that's it. The playoffs begin after that. So, that said, interesting time of year. You have half the field just trying to get to their best form, and another half trying to get in, period.
While there's good bounces, there's bad bounces. That was a good one.
So can he capitalize on the break here? His second from the short grass.
I'm going to try and finesse it in here. Sit down. Please sit down. Yeah, very nice.
And safely on deck. That's
So
the main
possible
thing.
chance
From that distance,
for birdie here.
Really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
It's going to be pretty close. It's right in the hole. Beautiful start. And there's the birdie.
On that one. It's
Back to 2
birdie.
over. Good start.
Twelfth hole now, looking at 192 yards, par 3.
Won't quite play that distance because that tee shot is considerably downhill. But you really have to be cognizant of the wind if it's coming off the left, because it easily brings that water into play down the right should that tee shot just start moving with the wind.
I'm just going to drop it back a couple of clubs here. Even that's too much. Not bad though. Probably need to trust that it's going to go a lot straighter.
The other side of the green.
I expect.
We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And he let quite a few opportunities slip through the cracks on the front side, so he'd love to take advantage here.
It's not far away. No, not quite.
Nearly
good strike, but
just going to wander a foot or so by.
Right there. But a positive start to the round for us.
It's a par here at 12.
A couple of 5ers coming up as well.
2 over par. Par 5 13th, chance for birdie or maybe even eagle if you're bold and brave enough, but also, Frank, chance for disaster here?
Well, there is water very much in play down the right side. There's a bunker down the left too. If you finish up in that, there's no way you're going for this par 5 and 2. Then it becomes a little bit of a zigzag mission. The second shot either has to be hit down the right side, just skirting that bunker in the front, or it has to be all carry.
So let's see what we can do here. We know it's going to probably go a lot straighter than we imagine. That's pretty good. Good start.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine.
No, can't be finessing it here. Yeah. See what we can do. This looks pretty good, you know. Gonna have a decent look at eagle here. Very nice.
Well, that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
This for eagle. Oh,
Got it
close.
there, but not
Guaranteed
quite on
birdie
target.
though, which is nice.
Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13.
Nicely done. So 3 birdies in 4. Gets us back to just 1 over now.
Par 4 14th, Frank, it seems as though you'd be pretty happy with a par here.
You would, even though the putting surfaces here at TPC Scottsdale are excellent. It's going to take 2 good shots to reach this 14th hole. You can get in a little bit of trouble off the tee. That bunker on the left very much in play. The rough on the right side is no snack either, because the ball, more often than not, will finish well above the player's feet. And of course that green is very, very narrow, well protected by bunkers on the left.
Needs to kick left. Not great.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit though.
So, from the rough, down the Nota.
He's got 156 yards to the front, 160 to the hole. Ball sitting down just a bit, but he should be able to handle it.
This looks good. Yeah. We'll settle for that from where we were.
It's a solid shot
21
and a
feet to
green
the
in
hole.
regulation, but a little away from the band.
An outside look here for birdie.
Decent.
Not that
Well,
time.
few
Pretty
inches
good
away
effort,
here
but
from-
it'll wander a couple of feet by.
Some very, very good holes, but again,
Finishes
another
there.
par.
It is a par.
Certainly
here,
on
14.
form.
And
Yeah.
he'll stay at 1 over. Great scoring opportunity here at the par 5 15th, but Frank, I'm wondering, as a player, is your mind beginning to think about what's ahead at that par 3 16th hole?
Oh, they are. This is really the finishing stretch at TPC Scottsdale, where you get all these swing holes. 15 is a swing hole. 16, 17, and 18, where so many changes in the score can actually happen. But this one here is all about finding the fairway. A good drive down here will be well rewarded, because you'll have a chance to reach this par 5 and 2.
It's very nice if it kicks right.
Yeah, that's a
Tree
nice
could
swing.
be a
The
little in the
result
way here.
is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
This is good. This is very good if it sits. It's going to. Come on, curl round. And round. No, it didn't quite do it.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
No, not quite.
We'll have 17 feet on this putt.
It's a birdie. It's not there.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, a solid par here at the
Well,
15th.
a couple of birdies to finish off.
He'll remain
1
in
under, believe it or
figures
not.
at 1 under.
Wow. So top 50 at the end of the day. That ain't too
For the
bad.
golfer we had our eye on.
Got to make sure that we
No other way to say
do
it,
well
Frank. Just
in the
not
second
a real
round,
good
though.
day out there.
It could be a short week, Rich. We can complain about.
Let's just get straight into the action of round 2. And hopefully the AI will have an improved round, but no. Oh, no, actually, there you go. 5 under for the round. Already up to 6. Wow. That is huge. Huge. Up and down so far, but in contention for a victory here now.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from TPC Scottsdale, second round coverage of the Arizona Classic. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Sam Burns is on top. He sits at 10 under par. Time to get out to the action on the course as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 14th. Gonna work this up that left-hand side.
Come on. Wow. Again, rough.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but it is long.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole.
Decent again. Just needs to sit down, and it has done. Very good.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Chance now for another birdie.
Let's go to 7. It's there. Beautiful. Aha.
Yes, plenty of pace to
Well,
get
look at
up that
this.
slope. It is in for a birdie. And with it, he's going to move to within 3 of the lead. Now at the par 5 15th, and Frank, there is plenty to catch your eye. There's also quite a bit to catch your ear. You can hear the roars at the par 3 16th. So how do you focus on the task at hand?
Great question, Rich. You know, you realize you're about to enter the stadium part of the golf course. But this is the last par 5 that you're going to play. We've seen eagles here over the years. We've seen many a player hit it in the water off the tee or water short of the green. Certainly one of the tougher tee shots coming in. No bunkers here to worry about, just that huge lake to the left. Find the fairway. You might just find the green.
Is this going to sit down? It is pretty decent. Eagle putt here. 22
It is one
feet.
of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 the second, you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just leave that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie.
Easy birdie here. And look at this, 3 in a row.
Not a putter on point late here in the round. Birdies at 14 and 15. And he's going to get this to 7 under now. 2 shots off the lead.
Oh, look at this.
Here we are at the famed 163-yard par 3 16th at TPC Scottsdale, with the McDowell Mountains in the distance and the most boisterous gallery in golf looking on. This is a test like no other on tour.
Sit down. Sit down. Bit long.
Just okay. Not what these fans were hoping for when they were sprinting across the golf course at 7 in the morning. That's for sure.
short.
Yeah, had to be careful with that one. Couldn't be too frisky, and that's not too bad. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead.
That was so awesome.
Well, these short, drivable par 4s are all the rage in golf, but the designers here at TPC Scottsdale, Jay Morrish and Tom Weiskopf, were really ahead of the curve. This was one of the first, and it still remains one of the best short par 4s in the game, all about risk and reward. This up the right side off the tee. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So from just off to the side of the green here, this is second to the par 4.
That's pretty close. Oh! Well, tap in birdie.
Nicely done. Cody finished off here at 17.
9 under now.
And he's going to move to within 2 of the lead now at 8 under par. We finish our day here at TPC Scottsdale with a 442-yard par 4 18. Strategy off the tee is key. Challenge the lake on the left and cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers, or play it safely down the right side of the fairway.
Needs to kick left. Just about
a good
okay.
tee shot, a little unlucky to run into the first cut.
Now this is second to the par 4 from just off the fairway.
This looks good. Just kicked back, unfortunately.
Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings.
This isn't even a guaranteed par here.
That's not exactly ideal. Far from the tapping for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
No. Well, after such a good round, we've thrown it away here a little bit.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. He'll fall back to 8 under par. So our featured golfer here, pretty solid through the first 2 days.
But top
safely
4.
through to the weekend.
We'll settle for that.
Squarely in the
And
conversation.
Sunburn's not too far ahead. I mean, that was just awesome, that stadium section, wasn't it? Let's see what we can do in round 3. Will the AI give us a good round? Current score is 8 under. On the 7th there, tied for 6th. Need to have a good middle of the round.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From just outside of Phoenix and TPC Scottsdale, live third-round coverage of the Arizona Classic. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Sam Burns is on top. He's at 15 under. Let's get into the action as we pick things up at the par 3 7th.
No, not good.
Try to fly it all the way back there, but that'll be too much as it trundles over the back of the green.
That's pretty close. Oh, brilliant.
Oh, missed the green at the par 3. No problem. That is in from off the putting surface for an unlikely 2. Now here at the par 4-8, slight dogleg to the left, Frank.
And this dogleg's made more severe now by the addition of 2 bunkers. This was a bunkerless hole off the tee in years gone by, but those 2 bunkers certainly make this a sharper dogleg. And because it forces the player to go down the right side, adds length to the already long 475 yards.
Try and carry those bunkers. This looks pretty good.
That's going to be up the left-hand side.
Kicks. Didn't kick.
Yeah, it might be
Shame.
in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
He's got 116 yards to the front, 147 to the hole. Pin is in the back right corner of this green.
Too much.
This is a 9-footer. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and it'll stay at -9.
I'll settle for that. Burns at 15s.
Here at the par 4 9th hole, Frank, what's the strategy off the tee?
Well, there's one bunker down the right side that you have to be very wary of. 325 yards to carry that, so it's very much in play, and just over 290 to reach it. Ideally, you have to go left about that down the left side, but really this is a second shot hole because this green is not very deep.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Front left hole location here as we await his second to the par 4.
Come on. Spin right. Yeah, it's not bad.
It's a good shot, but does leave that little uphill putt, so that one will be slow.
Get in! Come on!
That's in for birdie.
10 under now.
Moves to 2 under par.
Can you believe we were 3 over in that first round? Wow. What a turnaround.
This 10th hole is really all about strategy and good decision making. It's a hard dogleg to the right. You have a couple of options. You can cut the corner with a driver, but then you're contending with a small bunker and some trees if you miss-hit it. Or you can go with a fairway wood, but if you're offline, well, then you bring the bunkers on both sides into play.
Yeah, can't be cutting the corner that way, can we? Fade it round. Not bad.
That's going to be into the rough right behind the big stadium structure at 16. So a poor tee shot at 10, now his second.
Not great.
Well, just comes up a little shy of the flag, but all in all, a good shot out of that rough.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And it would be easy to look and try and see something in this putt that really isn't there. It's straight and it's flat.
This from 7 feet. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he's going to remain at 10 under. Heading now to what most consider
do with
the
a
most
couple of birdies
challenging and
here to
intimidating
help
hole
us
at
out.
TPC Scottsdale, the 472-yard par 4 11. Water protecting the entire left side of the hole, so both distance and precision are required. A drive down the right side is ideal. Oh no, lost that one dead right.
Didn't hit that very well, did we?
That hit that tree hard and bounced straight into the rough.
Second shot now from 160 yards. Okay, center of the green, a good safe shot. Iona, this a birdie putt.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Well, this one is looking good.
It's a bit
Could
short.
it be? Oh, that nearly went in. That's a touch of class right there. Very good effort. So that brushed in for par here at
Well,
11.
look at that.
And
10
he'll
under.
remain
It's not
right
great.
where he is. So for our featured golfer, some good playing and some favorable scoring conditions here on this Saturday. But they'll look up at that leaderboard and see they're still well back.
But I think the goal really is to try and shoot back-to-back great rounds, Rich. If anything better than that, maybe leader takes a stumble. You can't.
We just got to try now and get our way into the final round and hopefully have something similar to what we did in round 2. Well, 1 over, and we've only got 4 holes in which to do it. We'll give it our all, but it's going to be a top 10 finish, which is good, but missed opportunity, you would say.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the desert Southwest and TPC Scottsdale, it's the final round of the Arizona Classic. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. Sam Burns is on top. He's at 18 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer playing out the string, trying to finish this tournament on a high note. So let's get out and pick up the action as we head to the tee at the par 5 15.
Well, at the very least, we get to experience the wonderfulness of the stadium section again.
Solid, good drive in the fairway.
Oh, very nice.
That's a nice shot right
Well,
there.
an eagle
Landed
putt
just
here
short,
would be
released
very
onto the green,
welcome.
And now a chance for an eagle 3. Got it there, but not quite on target.
Just pushed it a little bit. But birdie it
a
is.
dead-on look here for birdie. And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par.
Ah,
Here we
missed
are at the 16th hole, looking at just over 160 yards.
Never mind.
Doesn't seem all that daunting, Frank. But 160 yards with 20,000 people, horned into a little stadium in the desert, that makes it a different story.
It certainly is. This was one hole, too, where Tom Watson would send his caddy forward. He would stay back by 15. His caddy would get his yardage. Watson would simply walk on the tee, His caddy would give him the club. He would not go through his normal routine. He would simply just hit a roll. It was one hole that he never wanted to think about. It might look simple, but it's what the player feels.
Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for a look at birdie.
And this has just got a little bit of turn in it, but you got to be careful not to overread it.
No.
Not quite on line and had it drift a couple feet back.
The booing. Oh dear.
Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay right where he is. Up next, the 332-yard drivable par 4 17th. Players going for the green need to avoid the water short and left of the putting surface. A miss right will still allow for a fairly simple up and down. Oh, he's taking a big run at this.
Is that going to stop? Just about.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it off. What a shot. Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie. No problems there. That one in for birdie. And he'll move into red figures for the round.
Well, at 11s now, into the top 8.
For the tournament. What an outstanding finishing hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Not overly long, but it is challenging. At 442 yards, this par 4 is all about strategy. You can challenge the lake on the left if you're one of the bigger hitters. Cut the corner of the church pew bunkers. That leaves you with just a flip wedge in. Or you can take the safe route. Just go down the right side of the fairway. Beautiful tempo of that swing. This is going to land up squarely in the fairway. From the fairway, 98 yards remaining for his second.
No.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
It's close. It's there. Brilliant finish.
Never in doubt. Back-to-back birdies to close things out. And that will go down as a final round 69. So for our featured golfer, Frank, in the mix much of the week. It'll be a top 10 finish, but maybe a chance to rue a few missed opportunities.
Depends how you look at it. I agree with you. Definitely some missed opportunities, but there's enough good there. So how do they show up next time, though? I think that's the key.
So for Frank Nobile.
Yeah, very good weekend, essentially. Getting ourselves a top 10 finish, but yeah, I guess we've just got to keep pushing, and yeah, we got TPC Boston coming up next before the FedEx Cup. Really looking forward to that, and fingers crossed we will be all right. We are now top of the world rankings. Not quite sure where that's come from. We have massively jumped up, haven't we? Well, we are world number 1 now. There you go. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Right. We will be back in the next episode for TPC Boston. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. If you have, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more golfing content. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.